Good morning, folks. Welcome back. I think we're going to play with another environment for the Resnarians today, but not a farm this time, I don't think. And let's go ahead and see what we get to. I have pulled a few reference images from Google Street View, and I'm kind of checking those out as an idea. And I'm going to go, I think, today with a plane, an S50. I'm going to go a little smaller this time. I actually don't even think I need to be quite that thick. SY, let's bring it in like that. Okay, and then quad remesh it to 250. Doing this one instead of a regular cut because I stretched it so it keeps it square. Okay, so we got our ground. Let's put a person in here too for scale this time. There's a dude. Generate him. Okay. Kind of want it on like a slight hill. Probably should have done that before. Let's just take the whole thing though. One, and rotate it just slightly like that. Yeah, that'll work. And well, we'll leave the rotation the way it is on it. So if I ever need to deal with it. And tab 7, I'm going to take this, and how far back do we want to go? That. Make that detail. Where am I? Here we go. Vertex group. Assign. Detail. Okay. And we can now trainer base. I'm going to make it, again, strength of like 3 and scale of like 0.01. So it's very much just empty. But there's our road on a hill. Okay. And we want to put a road on it. And I don't think I have them in. Let's look and see. I have lots of roads. I'm just seeing if I can find one that we want to use. City Builder, there's no roads there, right? No. All right, so we need to grab it from another file. Let's grab it. Let's use 4.4. Use a different road than last time, just for the funsies of it. Why not? Open. 30 assets. Do I have a road? Prop. In here? Yeah, there it is. Roads. Old kit bash. Okay. And we just want a straightaway. I think this one, right? No sidewalks, none of that shit. Just, is this a separate object? Yeah. Those two. Not even sure I want the, yeah, I think I just want that. Could have just grabbed probably the terrain. Would have been easier, but paste. G, cool. Yeah, well, I made my thing too wide too. Well, we can fix that. Let's get this out of the way. Why I didn't apply the thing, training. Control C, copy rotation. Now my road line's up there. Go to local. And oh, grab that 7G and come here, GZ. There we go. And then Q array. Control A rotation scale. Q array. Interesting. That's odd. Item. Yeah. Okay. Array. Why is it only going constant offset? That's very strange. Scale. How long is it? It's X of 12 meters. Q array. Whatever. We're just going to do it manually then. Screw you. Shift D, X, 12. And we're on local, so it should, no. Orientation local. Should follow that. Why is it not following that? Gonna be a pain in my ass, are you? Did I apply it? I don't think I did, but tab. I did apply it, didn't I? Edit, undo history, move. Okay. Now we'll rotate. Okay, cool. Now we should be right. But scale is still tab, Shift D, X, local, move X, 12. Cool, that's right. Fine, we won't array it. Let's just do it that way. I don't know. I don't know why. Okay, that looks good. We are way too wide on our road. So let's take this and this and this and remove from that. And there we go. Now we're much better. Lined up for our road. Okay. File, save as. Where are we? Up, new, 250424.1, live stream, storage sheds, among other things. But let's, gotta call it something. Okay. I'm actually going to even kill this down 2 more. I'm going to get rid of these 2. So it takes us, we're just to there. Good deal. Take a look. Where are we at? Okay. photographer, exposure, go back to 8, make it brighter. So we can see that it's floating part of the way. Okay. Well, let's just, honestly, I could have just ripped it and it would have probably been easier. Maybe I'll do that now that I've got this road in here. After I've done all this crap. Let's apply this. Well, it's not deleted yet, but let's apply this. Change my mind how to do this. 7. Let me just grab one. Actually, let's grab it from here. Plus, 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 plus. That seems like good enough. And Shift D, P, section. So we will make it its own section. Kill this. GZ.1. And material, roads. Tab A, U, Smart U project, unwrap. Whew, okay, we need to fix that. That's a little scaled off, but interesting. UV editing. Let's just do that now. I see. S5, S2, GX. Scale, just make it bigger until it's right on the edge of that. I don't want the lines. Okay. And then this, we can come back in and Q, add modifier, solidify, down just a little bit. So our road bumps up and we're good. That's a better way to do the road. So not used to working on planes, but circles where the lines aren't straight, that it never even occurs to me. I'm like, oh wait, I still have parallel lines I can use. And that's cool. We like that. We're good there. Now, we want a brick building, I think. We might do some wood too, but I think let's look and see. And what does... Oh, I already have one open. Close area. We have in the way of stuff from our building kits. We have a stone. I don't see a brick one. Kwanloon. Pueblo, no. Is there really no brick in that kit? How bizarre. Auto building. Does it have a brick we can use? I don't love it. I just have to make my own. Let's see. We're going to do that anyway a little bit. Where's our dude? There's our dude. Okay. Mesh, cube, tab, GZ1, tab. So that's a 2-meter cube. Sit right on. I don't want the roof to be very high on this. So these things are not big. So I think I might actually just stick to 2 meters. Let's just give ourselves E2. Okay, so that's 8 meters. That seems like a good size. Certainly no bigger than that. There we go. So that will be the size of our storage unit. Okay, Okay, or at least one of them. Okay. Good deal. Now, we need a roof, and we want to angle it up slightly, I think. Tab. So let's grab all these. Shift D, P, section, tab, come back in, tab, and just Q, operations, clean mesh. So now I have that plane. Okay. Now, I think, scale it up just a bit to like there. Okay. And then 2, GZ up just a bit like that. Cool. And then we need to bring it back up too. What do I bring it up? 0.25. Okay. Take this tab. Oh, this is gonna pain my ass though, because I have that. Yeah. Problems when you deal with things on their own. Let's see. Now, EZ 0.25. No. GZ 0.25. Cover the whole thing. Come on. GZ 0.25. There we go. Now add back in our 2 cuts. There we go. Now we have it going the same basic space as our roof. And then take our roof and solidify it up just a bit. See how far. I hate these negative and negatives, even though it doesn't matter. So it's 6 inches roughly up on a roof like that. That is the start of a structure. Then I think we want to put a tin roof on top of that, which we'll grab one from Big, Medium, Small, Tokyo Back Alleys. And we'll go with 2K. And I like this one. Okay. I guess I'll have to do it by eye. I feel like I could have done this for the whole thing. I realized it had the underlying stuff on it. Cool. Scale. Almost perfect. Wow. What do you know? Okay. And X. Come on. No. Weird. Global. Fine. I'll line it up like that. Or you go back a little bit. Kind of pokes through like that. That's kind of fun. We can stretch it, which means we'll have to probably adjust the angle slightly, but whatever. Yeah. Rotate it down. Bring it back like that. Cool. All right. That's working for me. And I want to take this, and this. New collection, structures. And I think, do I want to join them together now? We can. They're very simple. Let's just join together right now. Oh no, let's not yet, because I want them to have their own materials. New, new, and that one already does. Join. Just to make sure I've, yep, cool. And that's gonna come back to like there. Give ourselves a little bit of a dip there. And kind of don't like that it dips down there like that. I mean, we can fix it. Yeah, we already applied all this. Let's just grab all that. Turn on proportional and GZ. It's like that. This is a little bump, but it's not. It's going down very far. We can go a little bit. That looks better to me. Okay. And then GZ up to like there. Okay, so it's still going down a little bit. We're actually going to grab that line, I think, and just fix that. 3. SZ. There we go. That's better. Liking it. Okay. Quiet today. Hope you folks are around. Or if not, you see it later. Cool. Now this sucker needs a door. Just going to go to my entire asset library and look at door. See what it finds. See what kind of cool stuff we can use. There's some good favela doors. Okay. Hey, Patrick. Good to see you. Let's grab this door. Bring it in. Our local RY90, RZ90, RZ-90. This is clearly too big for this space here. Let's see what we can do. To just there. Cool. And X faces. No, actually, I think I'm just going to do it this way. 1, Shift A, mesh cube. G, scale it up. Oh, P, needs its own object. This to this, Control minus. There we go. There's a door. Let's apply that. like this. Okay, and cool. Just gonna scale our door down just a little bit. Yep, that'll work. And we'll join it to our building. And let's bring our building up just a little bit. Right to there, yes. Good deal. Okay, there's our first one of those. Now, I want to give it some materials first because I want to make it a little bit modifiable. Actually, ooh, that would be cool too. Let's come in here and shaders all. I'm just gonna see if we got in the way of brick. That's a cool one. This is material 1, yes. Let's go with that brick there. Material 2, I think we're going to go with plaster on it. Let's see if this will look cool. No. Get the right one. There we go. Let's see what we got. Ooh, Lord. Got to UV that. Select, view, smart UV projector, unwrap. Okay, UV editing. Got to change this around a little bit. Let's just solo it. See what the hell we're looking at. AR90. Scale up until it looks right. Oh, this feels too wide too. So it feels good. That too much? That seems cool. No, it's too much. I think we can live with that. Actually, quite like the other one on it. That looks cool. Okay. And now shading. What do we got? It's a pretty simple brick. It's just going. Okay. Right. Normal. Gonna add a bump and try using this inverted, right? Height invert. Maybe not quite that much strength and distance. Strength of like 0.5 and a distance of like 0.5. A distance of like 0.3. A strength of like 0.2. Yeah, it's better. Oh, interesting. That's a new thing. I don't ever remember seeing that before. If we uninvert it, no, we want it inverted. Cool. Nice. And we want some dirt on it too. Water streak would be awesome too, but that's a bit more than I feel like dealing with right now. Shift A, or sorry, Shift Q. Shading pen materials. And I'm going to add a new material. It's going to be our flow metal. Okay. I don't need this. Okay, so these are the stuff that it's adding. Slot 1. Brick. Come in here. What? Metal. Control C, copy. Control V. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to leave them alone for roughness for now. This is going to go into there, and this comes into our there. That's nice. That's a good looking dirt. Do we want to add this stuff here? Yeah, let's do another bump mode. Can I do an... I want to combine two normal maps. What's the best way to do that? Oh, those are just bumps too. What is the best way to combine two normal nodes? Because that's just one. All right, I'm actually going to Google something real quick. Sorry, guys, but let's see. Combining normal maps. Blender. Mix color node. Okay, let's try it that way. Search, mix color. No. What the hell? Undo that. Go away. Mix color. Here. And here. Let's try overlay. No, that's not working. We might just say screw it and use it. Vector. They're both vectors, so let's try mix vector. All right, I can live with that, I think. Take it to like there. Sure. Okay. That's fun. Haven't done that before. And our roughness and shit. Which way is that going? I can't remember. In 11, okay, this one is going to, the inverted is going to roughness. Okay. Slot 1. Metal is still 0, so I don't give a shit. That's fine. The inverted is going to roughness. Shift A, search, mix color. And it's going to go, you can go overlay again here. Enter roughness. All that just to add a little bit of grime to our walls, but that's fine. We like it. Then the next thing we're going to do is take this here, Shift A, search, hue saturation value, throw that there. Search, random generator, value of 1. And that's going to go to our hue. Yes, but we want a color map here. Ramp here. Not even ramp. Mix map range node. Yes. So from 0 to 1 to a minimum of 0.45, maximum of 0.55. And that should slightly change the tone of those bricks every object. Good. We like it. And we're going to do the same thing with a different value to minimum of 0.95, maximum of 1.1. We can go 0.9 to value. So this will change the value of our bricks slightly. And just for the funsies, we might as well do saturation too. So let's not do that one. Let's do this one because saturation's a good one. Yeah. Okay. And next, just another one. Result into saturation. Okay. So now our bricks will be different every time we use this texture on a different object. Let's save. Ah, weekday 4. That's right. Let's see. I can't remember what Thursday is in Japanese. I should know, but it's been a long time. Thursday. Okay, so we have, and hey, Michael. I have a brick building now. And just to test it, if we duplicate it and drag it over, we have a slightly different color brick now, but it's still within the same bounds of it could be the same world. Good. And we're gonna bring it down slightly, but right over up against it. Right? And down a bit more. That door's getting kind of squished, but that's fine. And then once more. Over. And again. Slightly different brick color. Things just kind of line up. I probably should have cut it so it lined vertically, horizontally on the side, but they don't all. So I think we're just going to let it smash into each other. This one I will shrink in a little bit. Let's do one more. Hopefully we get a fairly different brick color this time. Yeah, we do. Good. Oh, yeah, it's Wood Day. Yes, thank you. I remember now. You are correct. I mean, obviously, you probably looked it up, but yes, it is Wood Day. Let's see. There we go. Okay, cool. So we got these 4 things going across. I want to change the doors, I think, on at least 1 or 2 of them, though. Let's grab this one. Solo it. Select. 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 Right? Control I. Delete the vertices on the door. Okay, great. And let's go back to all again. And again, door. Let's grab this door. Oh, gotta get out of edit mode. RY 90, RZ minus 90. Bring it in. Yep. We're going to have to do our same, I think. Yeah, we will do it. Cube, G, scale, GY, and minus. And apply. Okay. And going to add some more stuff to these 2. And let's see. So we got door, door. All these are just low doors, but that's fine. We will leave the other ones where they are for right now. Okay. Scared of this guy. Save again. I guess we're just back in with the door. Building there. Okay. Let's see what we got. Yes. That's pretty cool. Okay. I'm going to go back to Tokyo. I think street assets 2K. And we're going to add some stuff to the sides of our building. Oh, if anyone's curious, I guess I can show you. This is the screenshot that I'm kind of looking at. Excuse me. So this was Google Street View. That's kind of what I'm basing this off of without being terribly too concerned about being exactly like it. Don't really need drains, but power things we want. Electrical meters. Let's throw a box here. You can never be done language nerding, man. Come on. RY 90, RZ minus 90, GY. Line her up. Cool. And GZ up a bit. And I don't know if these things are actually supposed to connect to pipes, but I think we're going to connect it anyway. So just E down to the ground. We might need to re-UV that out small enough, maybe not. Let's see. No, that's fine. Doesn't matter. It's just stretched, but who cares? We get nice dirt around it too because we went through and added all that dirt, which is the whole point to that shit. Cable mount, what does that give us here? Kind of can't over bling these too much, I don't think. Did I bring it in? Nope. Now it did. There it is. RY 90, RZ minus 90. Let's shrink it up a bit. I'll make it bigger than that, though. Maybe make it normal scale. Just have it go into the ground a little bit. Sure. Good deal. And I'm gonna add, I don't know why, but this thing here. Let's move it more over to the side and up. Save. Okay. I'm going to start looking at it with materials because it's going to sort of help determine how much added stuff we need to put in here. That's doing okay so far. This one, let's add a camera over here. Cool, that should actually line up right. Okay, got a camera pointed at our door. Cool. And just some bullshit wire assemblies. I do love me some bullshit wire assemblies. I like that it goes up into the roof too. That's fun. There we go. Cool. I don't want to be too busy, but I also don't want it to be too boring. So that's sort of where we're at. I'm trying to draw the line. This one. Okay. And let's bring it over to here because this one, I think I'm actually going to tab and hide. And one. Cool. Move that. Whoa, turn off proportional. Our door over to here. Off centering. Cool. There we go. The last one, we can do a little bit, but honestly, probably don't need to stress too much about it because it's far enough away we may not even see much of it. But I do kind of want a couple of pipes. Maybe something a little sci-fi on this one and a little bit bigger. This thing's huge, but it's also agreeable, so we can change it to whatever the hell we want it to be. Scale it down. Let's see if we can do something like this. It's just touching, right? A little bit more. There are those plates. Cool. Just touching. What if on this one, hide, a did I not? Did I? Oh, this one's a. Didn't realize it's not its own copy. There we go. There's that. Let's move this forward. So it's like that. Not quite that far. Right there. Cool. Let's do the same for this thing. It's like there. Cool. Save. Let's take a look again. Oh, that goes into our other building, doesn't it? I'm just going to take this building and stretch it back again. I'm going to give it a little bit of space. So it's like not touching the other one. Yeah, okay. Cool. That works for me. So we have our 4 primary structure things. We need to start making this thing interesting. And see, this, and this should all be in structures. They are. This should be in structures. Okay. The other stuff does not matter. And actually, I'm going to select. Actually, I'm going to make all these one building now. Get the road out of there. Join. Come on, join them. I'm in edit mode. Join them. Okay, tab. Select and select P, separate section. And I'm going to move it to new collection, roofs. And the reason is I don't want that overhang to not go in when I do a obstruction. Okay. And turn our road back on. Cool. So, actually don't need a lot of this other space. We're not going to go past here. Just going to try and cut this down so it's a little bit easier on us. Let's go to like right there. X. Faces. The road's pretty tiny. I'm not worried about that. We'll just let it go off. for right now. Okay. Ground scale is correct. Good. Geoscatter. Emission. And biome scatter. And we want just some underbrush. And there's quite a lot of it, actually. You can see that if we're looking at our reference, this thing is quite brushy. Let's see what we have. I'm going to try one I haven't used in a while, actually. We'll have to get rid of the trees from it because they don't work, or just move them. But let's do this one. Yeah. Great. And we want an upward obstruction of structures. Young trees, we want proximity, repel from structures. I'm going to say at least 3 meters. Let's see what that looks like. That's fine. Honestly, we won't see most of those, but I'm not too worried about it. Ferns, that can be fine. Branches. We don't want branches at all, I don't think. Gonna get rid of that one. Debris. Can leave that one. Leaves. We don't know why there'd be a lot of leaves, but we'll leave it. And ground plants. Okay. Still getting a loop around that. Let's look at this. Solo it. Ah, that's why. Select P section. We're going to move this to roofs. Turn roofs off. I moved the wrong one to roofs. All right. Where's structures? Roofs. This one. To structures. Okay. So now we're getting only building along there. Now I want more right up against our structures. I'm going to turn off this group for right now. And this grass 10. Perfect. We want to have an upward obstruction, not a vertex group, an upward obstruction, a structure. But we also want it to have, got to do it individually. Grass pattern, proximity, structure. and we want it to be 0.1 and 0.2, and reverse it and turn it on. Yeah, just near there. Cool. Wild and dry. We want to repel. Oh, wrong one. No? Weird. Structures. Okay, which one am I doing here? It's that one. Structures and repel. 0.1. Right, yes. And 0.2. Okay. This one. Is it doing it? There we go. Now it is. Okay. And weed. I'm on. It's done some weird things. Okay. Weed. Repel. Structures. Invert it. 0.1. 0.2. Let's punch up the distribution. Not divide, multiply. Add more weeds. There we go. Maybe not quite that many. I don't think it's going to make a difference. Okay. Turn it back on. Turn it back on. Okay, those are all going there. Pattern. Let's double it. Okay, the big one's going to hide it for most of us stuff. It's fine. Save. And turn on our other one. And it's given us kind of what we want, I think. Yes. Yes, it definitely is. And also hides those shitty CG edges and makes it look cooler. That's boss. Nice. We do need a couple of like bushes even, I think, and like bigger trees here. Like I think I'm going to get rid of the trees in this first one and just do it ourselves. Young trees. Or, well, I don't know. Repel. This is a 1. I just don't want any in that front section, so that's what I'll have to. How do you feel about it? I think we're okay. Yeah, I think that's all right. That's looking cool. And we still need to sci-fi this thing too. Let's kill geoscattering for right now. said kill geoscattering. Go away. There we go. Save. And I don't need that one. I'm going to look it up right now, but bring back a browsy window. Botanic. So I can see what the heck I'm doing. No. Okay. And shrubs. That one feels sort of wild and rough. Let's use it. Probably a little too close to the road. I don't mind that it clips into our road just a bit. That's fine. Oh, I know what else I wanted to add too. How big is this? It's not that big. Good. We like this one. Take these four. We're going to do a geoscatter. Scatter from the browser. That. Scatter assets. Yes. And we can't see it, but we're moving it into grass, into this one. Oh, right, we got to move it this way. Into grass 10. And we're giving it a proximity of structure. I'm going to let this one go out a little bit further, I think. And turn on geoscatter. It gives us some green, some yellows rather. This is like a flowering bush. It should be. Let's see what it looks like. I just want to have a little bit more color popping through here. Yeah, there it is. You can see it kind of showing up in a few places. Perfect. Good deal. Okay. So now we need to sci-fi our shit a bit. What do we got? 20 minutes? Cool. Do that same kind of ship thing we did yesterday. Make another one. That's a quick, fun way to do it. Let's just do it in a new window. Just to not have to worry about it. Don't save me that shit. Okay. Delete it. Shift A. Mash. Random starship. Operator presets. 12 hull. We're going to make it again like a 6 hull. Already just looks cool. Like I hate it when it does it. I'm like, oh, it looks cool. Fine. Random number. Ooh, ooh. That does look cool. Can we do to the end? Backscale. X of 2. Z of 2. Nice. I like that. I'm going to just use it. Go ahead. Apply all. Copy the objects. Come over here. And it's just in scene collection. Oh, we don't want this to be in both of those. New collection, or just scene collection. Cool. this bad boy, paste S5 RX minus 90 on. Ah, laser stairs. Now I know you're fucking with me. Great. Thanks. Gotta have laser stairs. Let's just put it like over there somewhere. I'm kind of looking at it like this. Yes, I think that'll work. We could even make it bigger and push it further back. Because it's just a neat looking ship. Before we do that though. Well, no. Oh. And back to like there. So atmospheric perspective will have more of an impact on it. And as well as focal length on a blur. Photographer, camera, the ARRI, set our clip end to 1 kilometer. Cool, it's in there. Lens, the anamorphic, but I think 35. And resolution wide. We're going to kind of come in like, we could do something like across the road, but like that. Okay. And this object, again, we can just give it the default UV'd texture, and it actually looks pretty cool usually. Yeah, get some stretching, but looks like part of it is UV. So let's just try UV in the whole thing. Tab A U Smart UV Project, unwrap, or just no. What's the angle on this thing? That should be 0. Okay. Tab U Cube Projection. Cube is fine. I think I'm going to mirror it though. And UV editing, we can just look at it a little bit. AR90. How do I feel about that? Don't like it. That feels okay. Yeah, that feels all right. Okie dokie. We still need some more than that though. But that's way off in our background distance. Okay. And let's grab let's look. Again, we could do trash. We haven't done trash yet. Trash is always good. Pretty much. This we will put in structure. Some of these are going to float, but I think with all the plants it won't matter. M structures. Save. All right, let's turn back on geoscatter to see what it looks like. Yeah, that's cool. Definitely like that. Let's take a look. I got sidetracked. Trash while cool. Oh yeah, that's definitely cool. But trash while cool does not make it more sci-fi looking, but it does look good. It definitely adds that extra second level of detail to it that we wanted. Let's grab a tower. I'm going to scale it twice as large. And put it over like here. Not in structure. Good. Yes. GX, we can even go further down. We're not looking on the back side of this, so we can totally just have it floating in the air if we want to. Cool. And then I do want, I know what I wanted. City builder, Soviet. I want like one of the smaller, older Soviet condominiums, or they call them dormitories. Back here in the background. Oh, Simon Stollenhog. That's who you mean. Because that's who everyone means when they say that. Hey, Unquiet. Good to see you, man. That's cool. Put one here, too. Yes. Yeah, Stollenhag is all Finland and Sweden. Sweden, I think, actually. Sweden, yeah. But it's a very similar vibe, for sure. And he's, I mean, definitely one of my strong influences, so I can't even argue. I like that. Do we want more sci-fi stuff, or is that enough to sort of sell it that we've got sci-fi stuff? We could put, again, a big, medium, small. Oh, I know what we want. Our characters. Crowd characters. Posed. So cheese. Yeah, he's Sweden. For sure. This might be too cheese for me. We'll see. It does hide all my garbage, sadly. Oh, my garbage. Maybe I'll bring it in close, actually. Should work just as well up here, or even duplicate it. Don't want that in front of the door. Maybe a bit further in. There. Yeah, that's all right. He's levitating. We're going to give him the college try before we say he's too cheesy. I like his helmet. I think we can just get rid of it. I think as I recall, he's got a model underneath there. L, X, faces. L, helmet, select, helmet, select. X, faces. He doesn't have hair, but I don't mind him being bald, maybe. Oh, he's got some hair. Yeah, that's better. I like him better without the helmet. Save. Okay, let's put a sky in there now. See what we got. Let's do cloudy this time. Russian Akira. Yeah, for real, right? Um, 1058. Let's try that. Kind of rotating it around. Oh, it's pretty flat lighting, but might get a little brighter on his face or something. It's pretty flat. I do kind of like that light kind of coming in there, though. So we'll do that. Okay. And I think we're either going to brighten everything up. We can try that first. That might be a bit too much. Yeah, okay. Cool. And high contrast to base contrast. Okay. Right on. It's actually not the Akira pose, but I know it's yeah, it definitely evokes that vibe for sure. I just want to see if we can find a different asphalt we like better than this one. Let's try Duckies. Is it exterior? Yeah. I like this cracked asphalt there. Let's see if we like it. I like that better. We want it brighter. Not that much brighter, but brighter. There, I'm going to crack, oh, come on. Our crack color to be brighter. So that's just the other color. Yeah. Close, but not exactly what I want. But I think materials, add a new one, and go with roads. Yeah, let's grab again. Come on, shading. Roads, yes. Group up. Oh, yeah, come on. Old roads. Paste. I love groups of materials. Join them together. See how that looks. Here. So we can go more to our first one. Bring those cracks down. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Better. We can adjust the mix here too if we wanted it. Lighter, darker. I want to go look at my road again here. This color. I'm just going to select from there. And this color, I will also select from there. And now, okay, sure. Looks okay to me. I think once we put the plants in here, it'll read better too. What else do we want? Do we want anything on the roof or back here? We've kind of got close. I don't have this is actually further than it looks. Maybe a bit of fog will help push that back too. The time-honored smog. Let's do that. Shift A, or sorry, here, easy fog, ground fogs. I'm just going to go with God ray fog, just the basic one. Fog it up. Scale it, and then S, Shift Z. I'm only going to go to there, I think. Okay, Control A, rotation and scale. We want to make it actual, like, Mie fog. Sure. Let's do it. Volume scatter. There we go. Layout. Density, I'm just going to assume of like a 0.1 to start with, but I think it's probably too high even that. Save. Take a look. Yeah, that definitely helps push things further back, but it's a little too much. I just want things kind of kissed by it a little bit. That looks okay. It's like, is it worth doing? Yes, it is. Okay. And save. Geoscatter on. think we can do something with this. I'm kind of looking just to see what else is in the original that we could want. We could maybe one more thing. Always, right? Asset browser. Oh, come on. Just respond already, Blender. There we go. Tokyo back alleys. Well, that's kind of neat. Let's do this too. I hadn't thought of that, but just to give us something here on the ground in the foreground. Great. And then one more thing. So we'll put in structure too. Go in there? Yes, it did. Power line. Well, let's see. Those signs might annoy me though. Because chances are those are not in Russian. Let's see what they look like. Yeah, we don't want those there. We just get rid of those. Now, the other one actually might leave. Oh, come on. There we go. Is there still something floating? Yes, okay. There we go. Cool. Is that in English? Or is that? Oh, it's in Japanese. God damn it. Don't want that. Too bad because I like this thing. Probably. Yeah. UV editing. Let's see what we got. Let's see if I can't tweak it. No, I was doing it. Why can I not see what it's on? Image is Tokyo trim sheet color. There we go. Right? No. What is this material? Utility pole. Is there a Tokyo utility pole color? There it is. Yes. Woohoo! Okay, cool. We want to just take this whole thing. SX. It's going to change the angle a little bit, but you know. There we go. Got rid of the Japanese. That's not bad. That works. And I think we're going to be there, folks. I think we're doing all right. Let's just turn back on Geoscatter. Take a look. We've done our usual fun thing of increasing the stuff right along the edges, plus some other stuff there. I think it's working. Let's take a look. Yep, that's working for me. I like it. All right, folks, I think we're going to call that for today then. We modeled our funky little sheds. They're fun. Got them set up so that they slightly change their brick tone on each one. Also fun. Did our geoscattering, created our background spaceship. Not a bad scene for an hour and a half. Anyway, yeah. I will not be here tomorrow, guys. I have an extras gig I am doing to try and make a little bit of cash. But I will be back again on the Mondays. And I'll post a note just to remind people. But no stream tomorrow, but back again on Monday. Anyway, take care, everybody. Have a great weekend, since I'm leaving early. And I'll see you later. Bye.